Hello and welcome to Fort Triumph. Fort Triumph is a tactical strategy game similar to XCOM, with world exploration elements similar to Heroes of Might and Magic. This video is kindly sponsored by All In Games and is developed by Cookie Bite Entertainment. The game comes out on consoles, that means Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Game Store as well as Nintendo Switch, and they all have launch discounts associated with them. So if you want to pick up the game on one of those platforms, you can do so. Otherwise, there's a link in the description to the Steam store page, and you can check that out too. Anyway, we're going to be creating a new campaign here. I'm not going to be playing with the tutorial on. I'm also not going to be playing with permadeath, because in my opinion, it's very difficult to play with permadeath, and especially considering I want to actually just show you the game without losing my troops. And it is very easy for your troops to die here. As you can see here though, when permadeath is turned off, dead heroes can be re-recruited at towns, and that's going to be very, very useful. You can also play as different factions here if you are playing in skirmish mode, as you can see, and you can also play multiplayer too. Anyway, let's start. Alright, so welcome to the game and the world exploration of Fort Triumph. Now you can see here that there are a variety of different encounters on the world map. This is obviously similar to Heroes of Might and Magic, and you're going to be able to complete the main story mission as well whenever you want. Now, for example, this guy over here, look at this. This guy right here, he has a few footmen in the encounter, and that's exactly where we're going to be going. We're going to be doing our first battle, and bear in mind that Fort Triumph has a very unique way of doing battle. The mechanics in battle are extremely fun and interactive. So for example, if there is an environmental object in the way of one of your opponents, so for example, let's say this tree right here, if I were to use an ability on this tree that has the side effect of push, it's going to push the tree onto this guy, and it's going to do increased damage in comparison to an actual attack, because if they're behind cover, it's just going to completely nullify that, which really makes a big difference. So as you can see right here, I have a 79% chance to be able to do that. I think what I'm going to do is probably move over here if I can, and then I will use that 83% chance to push the tree over, and there you go. He's stunned, and he took 7 damage, which is really, really good. And what we're going to do otherwise is we're just going to move around about here. And we're going to go in a defensive stance. And then we also have another ability here too, which is known as the grapple hook. You can pull a single target closer to the ranger. So if you want to pull, for example, like a tree or a pole or a rock or something like that, you can do that. And that will also inflict a stun and some damage on the opponent, which is very, very useful for a variety of different reasons. Anyway, I'm going to move around about here with our ranger. We have 3 different classes at the moment: ranger, wizard, and paladin / warrior sort of thing. And I'm going to see if I can maybe do damage to this, because that's an explosive barrel of sorts, and it's hopefully going to do enough damage to explode it. Boom! And now that has caused burning on the peasant right next to it. So that's exactly why I wanted to do that. Now our warrior is being attacked, which is really not that big a deal. As I've said before, it's very, very nice for us to be in defensive stance there as well. So let's just do some damage with our magic missile right there. And now we can also do some damage with our main little bonk attack with our mace as well. So that's very useful. Okay, so otherwise we can just shoot this guy. Actually, is he still burning? I'm actually not entirely sure if he's still burning, but I'm going to just shoot him anyway. Boom. There we go. He's dead. And bear in mind that this is one of the easiest battles that you're ever going to see in Fort Triumph, because there are many, many levels. And let me tell you, if you go into a 3-skull difficulty, then at the very start, that is, then you're going to maybe have some issues. Let's just say that, because the enemies are very good at what they do. They are very smart. Anyway, let's just use this on the last guy, and boom. He's dead. Alright, there you go. So the difficulty was D. I have, in the past, when I've played Fort Triumph, I have gone into battles that are grade difficulty B in the very first turn. And let me just tell you, it's very difficult. to do that. Anyway, let's have a look here. You find a chest filled with beets. You can either let the heroes in your party eat the beets and grow stronger, or use it for beet coins. I think we'll go for the experience. Why not? Alright, what's going on here? Yeah, we don't really want to go there. I'd like to go over there if at all possible, but let's just end the turn. What's that? Magic. +5 magic. What's this? You encounter an odd-looking automaton. It buzzes and hums and seems strangely fascinated by you. Flesh thing, your design is inefficient. With enough beat coins, I can enhance you. Or if I had enough magic, I could optimize your structure. You really have been feeling that you aren't living up to your full potential these past few years. Was it merely a design flaw? Okay, so you can lose 250 coins. We have 975 at the moment. And you can gain the Tenacious trait. You hope it's a better enhancement than those pills you've been taking. Or you can lose 6 magic. We have 7. And you can gain the Masochist trait. You try not to think about whether an optimized you is still you. So this is what these both do. You gain 1 action point upon being hit, limited to once per turn. That's actually really good. And Tenacious, +1 power and speed when outnumbered. Both of these are actually fantastic. I'm thinking we might go for Masochist, because Masochist is actually going to mean that we might be able to attack twice in 1 turn. So I'm going to go for that. And we're going to have that on our warrior. It's a brand new you, philosophically speaking. Is the old you dead now? Yes, exactly. Okay, so we're going to pick up some more magic right there. And as you can see, most of our people have also leveled up, which is fantastic. By the way, all of your abilities can scale as well. So as you can see right here, you gain a certain ability when you have reached a certain level with your current skills. So for example, magic arrow, for example here, you are going to get an ability known as Siphon, and that is going to heal the mage by doing damage to the opponent. And the same thing with Whirlwind here, reducing its cooldown by 1, so you can use it every other turn, which is very, very powerful. Otherwise, you can then select a new ability. So all of these have different action point costs, of course, and you have Electrocute here. This is electrocuting an enemy, causing it damage when it moves. This is really, really good, actually. Also, Telekinesis moves a single target to a nearby tile, so this is really good for activating Overwatch. So, for example, if I were to put my Ranger in Overwatch, and then I were to use my Wizard and her Telekinesis to move a target, then it would activate the Overwatch, and my Ranger would shoot whatever target I'm moving, which is very powerful combo as well. Otherwise, you have Empower. Empowers an ally for 2 turns, greatly increasing its physical capabilities, allowing it to push pull targets much further. That's quite useful as well. But I'm actually going to be taking the Telekinesis. I think that's going to be very important for us. There's another new ability for our Paladin right here. Holy Shackles summons Holy Light to paralyze an enemy, preventing it from moving, and it ignores cover. That could be very useful too. Rallies nearby nearby allies, increasing their power and speed by 2. That's very powerful too. And summons Holy Light to blind an enemy, crippling its accuracy and dealing slight damage. It cannot miss, and it does not require line of sight to the target. Wow. That's actually super useful, but I'm going to take Holy Shackles. And then we have our Ranger here, who has Quick Shot, Fire Arrow, and Ice Arrow. Personally, I really like Fire Arrow because having the ability to damage over time is, in my opinion, quite useful. However, Quick Shot is really useful too because it uses no action points. And what it does is fires a quick reach shot with reduced accuracy. It does not cost any action points. So you could basically do a regular shot and then another shot to follow that up, and it won't cost you anything, which is really quite good. But I'm going to go for Fire Arrow right here because Fire Arrow, as I said before, has the ability to give you damage over time. And that's exactly what I like. I like damage over time effects in these kinds of games. So we're going to get some more magic right there. And we have a few priests, which we can indeed attack in just a second. So that's what we're going to do. We're just trying to power up our forces at the moment. Once you power up your forces, once they level up a little bit, you're going to be able to go into more powerful and more difficult battles, and then eventually you're not going to die in one hit, which has happened to me in the past. Let's not get into it now, shall we? Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Whirlwind right here to move this barrel and push it into the opponent. And as you can see, he got pushed back by the barrel, and then it slid him all the way over to the other barrel. So I've basically gained a turn, if you can believe that. I've gained a turn there because he's so far away now that it's going to take him a very long time to actually get anywhere else. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm actually thinking that we might... I can't do the grapple hook at the moment. I might have to move over here to be able to do that. Let's try using the grapple hook over in this direction. Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And that's going to be on the priest. So bear in mind that priests have the ability to heal, which is something I very much want to try and avoid. So I'm hoping that maybe what I can do is I can move this. No, I can't move that in the way that I want to, so I'm going to cancel that. And unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. Okay, what about Holy Shackles? That's probably going to be quite important for us. Let's just move around here with our Paladin, and I'm thinking... I don't really want this guy to move, and the other people are stunned. So I'm just going to literally cast Holy Shackles on this guy. He's now paralyzed, which is really good. And maybe... I can't do anything else, actually. So let's just go to the next turn. Oh, he actually healed himself. Can you believe that? That's really harsh. Alright. Not to worry, not to worry. Okay, so Magic Missile, that's not going to do much, not going to do much, not going to do much. Okay, so I think I'll probably just move over here. And we might try to do something around this area here. No, that's not going to work. The Explosive Barrel could be really useful, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move this over here, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot it. Yeah, you can do this kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. You can do that kind of stuff. And I'm going to shoot it with my ranger. Boom. And look at that. We took him down. Just literally through the use of all these different abilities and combinations, it really makes a huge difference. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move over here because I do not want this priest to use some kind of ability that will enable him to stun me with the use of objects. Because enemies can also do the same thing. They can do those things to you at the same time, which is very, very scary. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to try and see if I can maybe kick this. Yes, I can, and there you go. Unfortunately, my character is now burning, which is not exactly what I wanted, but it's not going to do that much damage. At least I hope not. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do too much here. Let's move over here with Leandra. Maybe we can get a little bit of an angle on this guy, or maybe an angle on this guy. Nope, that doesn't seem to be working. What about an angle on this one? No, that's also not working. Okay, so we are in a bit of a tough spot. Let's move over here then, I guess. I can't really do much. Can't really do much at all. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to have to go into melee range and see if we can just bonk him on the head. Let's do it. And there you go. He's dead. Thankfully, we were able to get him before he healed. That would have been absolutely awful. Okay, so now let's move around about here. My ranger is actually going to die, so I'm thinking we're going to just move very far away here at this point. I really don't want to be in a situation where we can give the priest anything at all. Because if we give him any leeway whatsoever, he's going to finish us off. Don't worry about that. They are very tenacious. As you can see right there, look at how much damage that did. And you can easily tell that would be a very easy kill for this guy. It would be a super easy kill. And imagine if permadeath was active. Just imagine that. It would be really, really harsh. Okay, so we're going to try this. Oh, I missed. Really? Oh, dear. Okay. Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Let's just use Holy Shackle. 75... Okay, 75% chance also missed. Okay, well, that's not particularly good. I don't know what I can really do here. I think we're probably going to lose someone. I mean, I can move this into the guy? Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, stunned actually got blocked. Okay, that's fantastic. Stunned actually was blocked. Okay, so... you see what I mean, though? You see what I mean about this? It's really kind of crazy how that can work. Can I actually move this somewhere? No, I can't move that anywhere. Okay, let's go next turn. Okay, not too bad. I think I should be able to chase after him and then bonk him on the head. I don't know whether this is going to be a kill, though. It is. Whew. Okay, lucky. That was really, really lucky. If we had not... Well, I mean, technically I was a little bit unlucky as well, you know, to be fair, with my percentages, because obviously percentages, they can either be very good for you or they can be very bad for you. So obviously there's that. Anyway, this is a farm. You come across a beet farm. The farmer working on it welcomes you and offers a steady supply of beets for the rights to use your flag as a banner for the farm. You wonder if there's something nefarious behind all this. Provides 125 coins per day, and now we have 250 beet coins per day instead of 125, which is super nice. Now, you can see all of your stats here as well, and you can also customize them however you want. So, for example, if I wanted to change Solaris' name, and I wanted to change it to Beets Master, then I could obviously do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But you can do that if you want to. You can also change how they look as well, so you can change the colors that they have on their armor. So in my opinion, that's really, really cool. Send the unit to the nearest town. Oh, look at that. You can actually send units to the nearest town as well, and you can also have a you also have a health potion here too. So I'm actually wondering whether you can even equip these things. Yes, as you can see right there, you can even equip health potions and things like that to help you out in battle, which is pretty useful actually. Oh, okay, yeah. So these skeletons right here, they are going to be insanely difficult, but thankfully we're not going to be fighting those. Ready for battle? So you can basically auto-win. Battles with overwhelming advantage can be automatically won, and XP from the battle will be distributed evenly across all party heroes. So I'm just going to do that just to try it out, and as you can see, Solaris did manage to level up, and we've gained we've gained the ability to have Nasty Kick, which is pretty cool. So that's nice. Adds spikes to his shoes, causing kicks to also cause some damage. So that's really nice. And we also have the ability to upgrade our other abilities as well. So we have 2 skill points right there. So if I were to do this, and this ignores the target's armor and damage reduction, then that would cost all of my skill points. But if I were to upgrade Holy Shackles, then that's only going to do 1. If I want a new ability, however, then that's going to cost 2 skill points. So I'm going to upgrade Bash because I think ignoring armor and damage reduction is going to be super powerful, and it's going to just enable us to do so much damage. So I'm just going to leave it the way that that is, and then we're going to move on. And we can try and uncover some more things. What's this? Broken wagon. You come across a broken wagon. We gain some magic from that. What's this? I have no idea yet. You reach a tawdry totem clearly made by a third-rate architect. While making fun of the totem, you suddenly realize that the architect is standing near you. Abashed, you hasten to get away as quickly as possible. +8 to party steps. Okay, that's nice. And we have the skeletal archers. Okay, so we can actually auto-win this, or we can fight. I'm going to just auto-win, I think, because we're going to have level ups with the rest of our people, as you can see right there. And I'm thinking we're just going to upgrade our fire arrow. Actually, the grapple might be really useful. Oh, wow. Grapple hook's chance to hit is not affected by cover. I'm going to actually take that. I think that is super, super useful. And gaining HP back by using Magic Arrow, I'm not sure if that's actually useful. Because if it only gains her 1 HP back, it's probably not going to save her in a dire situation. I mean, it might, so maybe I should just take it. Alright, let's take it and see what happens. Maybe it's going to actually help us. Aha, here we go. We've got some spitting spiders, which we can do damage to now. Alright, I'm looking forward to this. Our forces have leveled up really nicely as well, so I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far. Maybe I can do something here. I'm thinking maybe we'll go around here. Yeah, I've got to remember not to go too far forward, because that is going to enable a bunch of extra enemies to attack us. But we're just going to do this. Nice. Good damage. Thankfully, I think spiders are probably not going to be able to... I hope, at least, they won't be able to heal themselves. So let's just cross our fingers and hope that that isn't the case. Okay, so what else can we do here? Well, technically, I could move over there and then kick. Actually, I should have... yeah, I probably should have moved there to begin with. But we're just going to go into a defensive formation there. And fire arrow, 73% chance. I will probably move up. And then we'll see what we can do. Can I do any damage, AoE damage over here? It's unlikely. There doesn't seem to be any explosive barrels or anything like that. There is an explosive barrel there, but that's a 67% chance. Do I want a 67% chance, or do I just want to kill this much more dangerous looking spider? I think I will kill the dangerous looking one. Or I could use grapple hook on it. I'm thinking we'll use grapple hook. 87... An 87% chance. Really? An 87% chance was missed. Okay. Yes, that happens. That indeed happens. Alright, alright. Never mind, never mind. Thankfully, all these other spiders are missing us, which is really not that big a deal. So I'm happy with that. I cannot believe that, to be honest. I really cannot believe that happened. Okay, well, this is going to be easy enough. I would like to be able to do something with this, though. So I'm thinking what we might try to do is... Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of a combo here, but I don't think it's really going to work as I think. I mean, I could do it this way. Like this, and then I could go here, and then a kick. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing you can actually do with the environment, because everything kind of slides, you know what I mean? Everything kind of slides, and you can, you know, do those kinds of combo moves, which is pretty useful. But obviously, if you're unlucky to miss an 87% chance, then, you know, that can happen. Anyway, I'm thinking what we'll probably try to do here is I'm gonna move, because I'm thinking that if this spider wants to get here and then push this rock into us, we're gonna have some problems. So I'm gonna kill one of them to reduce the chances of that happening, potentially. There we go. Nice damage. Yeah, no, it's not gonna push, but it is gonna do a little bit of damage. Yeah, it seems like the vampiric attribute added to the magic bolt is probably going to make a pretty decent amount of sense. So I'm quite happy that we went for that now, actually. Anyway, let's do some damage to this. Boom, easy. Bear in mind that ranged characters cannot use their ranged abilities on enemies that are in melee range with them, or generally they are just going to be disabled. So you've got to be kind of careful about that. Now, let's see what we can do here. Maybe I'm going to be able to do something. No, it doesn't seem like I will be able to. That's kind of unfortunate as well. I would like to be able to have this spider be somewhere else, because as you can see, if I try to grapple, the tree is going to go over this way. I don't think it's going to hit. That's the problem here. But I could try it, or I could just shoot it. I'm going to just shoot it. Nice. That was some good damage right there. Okay. And otherwise, we have magic missile, so I should be able to maybe kill this. There we go. Nice. And now, that's the kind of thing we're talking about right there. I actually felt like I did really well, and as you can see, the game is also reflecting that by giving me an A+ grade, because in the previous couple of fights, I have been, well, let's just say, not exactly great, you know. Let's not beat around the bush, you know. I haven't been doing particularly well. Anyway, I'm gonna go for XP. I think XP is really good because I have now leveled up and we can get another ability. So what do we want? Shockwave pushes away units and objects at a distance of up to 2 tiles away in a specified direction. It cannot miss. You cannot use it while crippled, however. But this is going to be quite useful because that will push away people that are in melee range with you, which could be quite useful. But does it do damage? I don't think it does damage. No. I think Electrocute is going to be more fun. So I will take Electrocute. Holy Shackles cooldown reduced by 1. I don't really care too much about that. I think... I'm going to go for Nasty Kick, I think. Because we're using that a little bit more often now. And we could also go for something else here. So we either want a new ability or we can get this. Marks the target, increasing accuracy against it. Upgrade also applies to Quick Shot. Gonna go for that. So that sounds pretty fun. Alright, so we have another goblin over there. That should be easy enough for us to deal with, so I'm just going to auto-win against that. And then we... Oh, look at this! Aha! You come across a troll smith forging a sword. I've been making swords for your kind for so long, I forgot my troll clients need longer swords. Guess you can have this one. And there we go. He's given us that. So now we can go into our inventory right here, and we can actually give that to some of our people. So if we want to, we can actually give that to Solaris right there. I'm going to give this to Leandra because you never know when she's going to be using that. Now, this basically allows us to pierce armor. You can see that. Attacks pierce 2 armor. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to give that to Solaris because his primary damage ability already ignores armor, so there's no point in him actually taking that. So I'm going to go and give that to Yvonne. I think that's going to be a little bit better for us. Okay, so as you can see, the difficulty of this particular story quest is now 2 skulls. And what is that? You stop next to a small potion shop in the form of loose planks in a hovel-like structure. A shifty-eyed and overactive potion brewer emerges from within. "You're just in time," he says. "These are the last I've got." He laughs disturbingly. "A free potion." Alright, so we have accuracy, armor, and action potion. I'm going to go for the action potion. I feel like action is definitely going to be the way to go here. And we're just going to end the turn. And we're going to go into this one. This is the story mission. The meeting place with the hero from the poster lays deserted, but as you move closer, you spot a group of goblins in the distance. Approach them. Yes, I think we will. This is a story mission. Your highest level heroes of each class are summoned to it, with preferences to heroes in the interacting party. So bear in mind that obviously you're going to be able to have additional parties. You can see here by the UI that you can have up to 3 parties of 5 heroes each. So it is designed inherently to give you more options and more parties on the world map. You can see how big the map actually is as well, because this is just a small portion of it, and you can see that there are roads going off into the south and into the north so far. So that's also giving you even more to explore, even more various events to go for, and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm just going to skip the cutscene right here because you're probably going to be experiencing that for yourself when you actually purchase the game. But otherwise, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go for a little bit of a kick, I think. I think going for a kick, we're going to be a bit audacious. Nice. That was some good damage right there. And we're also going to go for a little bit of an electrocute. I think we're going to go... Oh, I'm actually wondering whether I should even go for the electrocute at this point. I'm thinking we might just want to go for the stun. So maybe we want to move here. And then we'll go for the stun. Nice. And we pushed him away. That's perfect. And we could probably eliminate this guy if we want to. Can I? Nope. 14% chance, 58% chance. Really? That's not very good actually. Okay, can I do this? No. Can I do this? No. Okay, can I do this? No. Okay. So I can technically pull this guy over here, but that's not really going to do much, is it? That's not going to do much at all. Okay, I guess I'll just try the 58%. No, that missed. Of course it did. Alright, well, we can either go over there and just bonk that guy on the head, or we can just kick him. I mean, technically, yeah. Technically, I'm just gonna kick it. Can I not kick this? I cannot kick this, actually? Oh, that is a big mistake on my part right there. Okay, I had no idea that that was the case. Right. So I can't kick the stump. So you can kick rocks and stuff like that, but you can't kick stumps. Okay, that's good to know. So I guess what I'm going to have to do then is just move over here. And we'll have to let one of our other friends deal with this guy. 54% chance. That's not going to be enough, is it? What about an electrocute? There we go. He's electrocuted. Fantastic. And now let's move over here. And then we can move over here. And we might be able to do something now. Maybe we can do this. Nope, still not at the right angle. Wow, this guy's really in a really, really good spot. It's really making it very difficult for me to get him at all, to be honest. Okay, I guess I will just try the 17% chance. Yeah, no way. Okay, we'll try Holy Shackles. He's paralyzed. That's good. Yep, he's dead. Electrocute. Got him. As I thought. Because it does damage every single time someone moves when they are afflicted by it, which is really nice. And we're going to just move up and bonk him on the head. There we go. And he leveled up. Fantastic. Can I actually level him up in the battle? Yes, I can. Okay, let's get him a new ability. Why not? Let's get him a new ability. Healing Aura. Look at that. The Paladin heals himself and surrounding allies when he kills an enemy. Heals for 1. I'm going to take that. I love those kinds of abilities as well. I think that's super, super fun. Okay, so now he's leveled up. Let's move up. And we'll no doubt activate a couple more enemies. Yes, very much XCOM style with that. And I am very much prepared. Okay, yeah, these guys are going to take a little bit of time to get to us, I think. So I can probably just put myself into decent positions here. And we'll go into the next turn. How did you hit from that distance? Are you serious? Yeah, they actually hit me from that distance. I really cannot believe that. That was a 55% chance. I mean, really, come on now. Okay, so he's being sneaky. He's being super sneaky, that guy. He knows that he's out of my range right there. Okay, I can either push this. This is not going to push in the right direction. This is going to push in the right direction, and that is also going to push. So I'm thinking we'll probably... I'm wondering what I should do right now. I can either... Yeah, this is kind of difficult. This is kind of difficult to work out because here's the thing: one of these I can quite easily stun, but the others are not going to be that easy. So, for example, if I were to use this on this guy, I'm probably going to do it this way. He's going to get stunned, pushed back, which is obviously great because he's a melee character, so it's going to be very difficult for him to get around that, hopefully. And then we're going to move Leandra back because I really don't want her to get into this kind of area. Now what we could do here is a fire arrow, 61% chance. We could move this way. Yeah, I think we're going to move here. And then we can try to grapple this. Yep, look at that, look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here. So look at this. Boom. He got hit by that. Now he's stunned. That's absolutely fantastic. And our Paladin actually has 4 energy now, which is really useful. So I can basically go up to this guy now and just bonk him on the head, which I will do. Boom. And he's going to heal. Look at that. He's going to heal. That is so nice. Okay, and now we can go back into cover. I'm wondering where I should go. Probably here. Yes, you better miss. Oh yeah, you better miss that 45% chance. I was beginning to think that they were literally just going to hit everything, but yeah. Thankfully they're not. Okay, so I can move around about here, or yeah, no, I could do this. Gonna go here. And we're gonna use Holy Shackles, I think. There we go, that guy's paralyzed, and then we're gonna go and see what else we can do here. Electrocute is probably gonna be really, really useful for us, so I'm gonna do that on this guy. 59% chance? Ugh, kinda want more than that, actually. I kinda want more than that, so I'm thinking we'll try to go a little bit closer, and then maybe we can get something done. 79%, yes, that sounds... Okay, never mind. I was like, yes, that sounds a little bit better. Never mind, doesn't hit. Of course. Of course, okay. That is to be expected after all. Okay, let's move over here. Maybe we can get a nice little flank going on. Nice, look at that, 95% chance. And we also have a 100% chance to hit that, but that's not going to make any difference. So I'm just going to hit the archer. Nice, he's now burning, so he's going to take even more damage. And I think we are good. He's almost dead, 1 HP. He should die in the next turn. He actually hit that? Really? I'm very surprised that he hit that. Okay, so we're otherwise just going to go right up here. Bonk this guy on the head. As you can see, he's going to heal, because obviously he's got that aura now that heals him for 1 HP every single time he gets a killing blow, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're going to just hide behind this particular thing. And yeah, I think this guy's still burning, so he's just going to die next turn, whether I do anything to him or not. So I shouldn't need to worry. And we're just going to Overwatch. Yep, he's dead. Okay, now we can go and rescue our friend here. Finally, other heroes. A barbarian. What brings you here so far away from your home in the frozen northern tundras? I don't want to spoil the story that much. I basically just want to show you exactly what the game is all about. And the story itself is, by the way, very witty, very funny. And it can get tense as well. You know, there are a lot of different sort of tense elements right there too. Anyway, let's see what I can do here. Probably going to just move over in this direction. And just continue to move this way. Ah, yes. The Goblin Leader. The Goblin Leader is here. And I will be doing no damage by the looks of things. Let me see. Can I do anything? No. I cannot do anything at all. Right. Let's move over here. There we go. Okay. I think probably just on Overwatch with Leandra right now. I don't think we can really do much else. We're just going to wait for them, basically. We're just going to wait for them to make a mistake. Oh, they're also going into Overwatch. That's hilarious. Yeah, as I've said before, I personally... Oh, that was a nice hit. Wow, that was a really, really nice hit. Fantastic. But yeah, as I've said before, the AI is actually very smart in this game. So you are going to have those kinds of situations. Oh, I'm going to go here and just kick this thing. Boom. He's dead. Yep. Enemy leader, dead. Just like that. Just like that. That is really nice. Okay, let's see if I can do some damage here. I'm actually going to flank this guy. So we're just going to move over this way. 96% chance. Nice little bit of damage right there. And we can also move away, or we can move over here. I think I'm going to move over here. Hopefully I won't get shot by the Overwatch of the other guy. And no, it doesn't seem like we are. So let's do some damage. Nice. And I mean, we've already done the hard part, to be honest. We've already done the hard part of eliminating the enemy leader. Because he can be very, very harsh, let me tell you. He can be very difficult to deal with. Let's just pick up the item that we need. There we go. And now we just need to kill all the enemies, which I think we should be able to do. I'm going to use Holy Shackles on this guy. Actually, should I? You know what? I'm thinking Electrocute might be more fun. So let's try to do that. 71% chance. Oh, wow. It actually worked. I can't believe that. Okay, let's move over here. Nice, 86%. Boom. Now it's going to cause him to run, or if he even survives, he's just going to, well, die in every single respect right there. Okay, so now that we've killed all the enemies, we're done. And there you go. He's also dead. And now we will be able to add another party member to our team. And that is going to be super good too, because I'm going to say it. The classes in this game are very different. They play extremely differently, and you can customize them even further whenever they level up. So it really just gives you an overarching feel of this is your team. You know what I mean? This is your team. This is your game, and whatever you want to do in it, it is possible. So we're just going to skip that once again. But generally, you can also get goblins on your team if you want. There was a hero that I rescued from a previous campaign of mine, and he was a goblin, and he had this amazing ability, and it was just his basic ability to hit twice in one go, and each hit had a chance to critical, as far as I'm aware. So that really made a huge difference. Okay, can construct a building today. Yeah, so there are actually town building elements as well in this game. So yeah, that's also something that you want to bear in mind too. And I'd highly recommend it. This is one of the games that I find extremely enjoyable, and maybe you will too if you're a fan of RPGs and turn-based combat, very similar to XCOM. Then you really do want to check out Fort Triumph. Otherwise, there's a link in the description if you do. And that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.